Good morning. Good morning. It's Mickey. I'm back again. Uh, I wanted to make a quick video about a response. Actually, it was I was watching a video and I had a recommended video. It was about Nle Choppa. He a little rapper, come out of I think he out of Louisiana or Baton Rouge or something. But it was talking about how he's woke now, like how he's spiritual, so called, spiritual, whatever. Not so, I don't say so called, but because we're all spirits, you know what I mean. It's just the awakening. But he's at the. I was watching the video and I'm so proud that he's even taking the steps to change his mindset, because it's all about a mindset. Okay, it's all about thinking different, because when you think different you get different results. And man, I'm so happy because I've been praying for these brothers, man. I've been praying for all of these dudes, man, because look, we don't have that much time. I'm telling you, we don't, man, we don't. But at the same time, I wanted to just you know talk about some of the things that he was talking about, because he has a lot of zeal. He has a lot of zeal, but the understanding, man, I'm telling you, that's the understanding. And I want him to holler at me if he get a chance. I don't know their mindsets or how they feel, as far as speaking to somebody who is a true Christian. And the reason why, like when he was talking about Christians and all that, and he talked about the King James Bible and all, he don't even know. Like, you have to read and comprehend, and I would never down nobody who's on their path to enlightenment, because it's all about enlightening yourself to understand who you are in the body, not only of Christ, but in the body of God, because God is everything. See, and what I would like to tell Nle Choppa, little younger, I love these little youngers, man, because they were me. That was me. You know what I mean? That's why I love him, man. I love what he's doing and everything. And but at the same time, I have to tell him what I had to learn. It's He has zeal right now. And when you don't know, like when you haven't experienced anything, because it's all about experience. Experience is the best teacher when it's someone else's experience. I'll say that one more time. Experience is the best teacher when it's someone else's experience. Most of us are riding off other people's experiences and calling it our own. You got to have your own relationship with him in order to understand what he is. See, this whole thing, man, with the world period, it was built on love. It was built on love. It's like if I was to build a car, okay, it's the same thing like Henry Ford. He the one that made that quote. If you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. That's Henry Ford, man. He simple, didn't he? I think what did they say? He didn't. I think he got a third grade education or something. But it's God, man. But look, if I build a car and I build it on gasoline and that's what it runs on, I can't put alcohol in the tank and think I'm gonna drive somewhere. But look, people build their own cars and use what they want to use and build it and drive and still drive. But they don't understand the foundation of who built the first car to show you how to do it. You understand? That's how God built this whole creation on love, because he saw everything was good. It was good. So in order to build anything that's going to last, it has to be built on the foundation of what this whole creation was built on. And that's love. So you have to understand that even though he's building it, like these folks built cars and they run off of different things, they still going to drive, but they not going nowhere, because it's the foundation is not love. And so what I'm telling you, what I really wanted to holler at, I want Nle Choppa to, if he could email me, because you can email me at smooth at mickeyblickcouture.com. You know what I'm saying, brother? If you really want some understanding, because when I was on his thing, I saw he had a lot of followers and all that, and I was like, man, he got a lot of people's ears, so he could really change things if he had the understanding, because it's all about comprehension. See, the understanding of our people first, because first you got to start with our people first. Okay, that's why Jesus said, "I've come for the lost sheep of Israel." These Negroes like me. All right, he came for them to waken them up, but he operated off of faith. Anybody who had faith, oh, you in the kingdom. That's how you grafted in, through faith. This whole walk is faith. The whole walk. That's why it's not a black and white thing no more. It's not a racism thing anymore. It's about faith, believing in God. So you have to understand this whole thing, like people in the world, their whole goal is their appetite, their belly. Paul said that in Philippians. Go to Philippians. These people, they don't understand that they're being controlled by their appetites. Listen now. See, when you are controlled by your belly, you lose focus on your spiritual aspect, because your belly is a physical thing that only remains in the earth. Listen to me now. Listen, follow me. Get the ticket and I'm going to pick you up at that bus stop. I'm telling you, listen, this is a bus that's going the right way. All right. A shout out to the rightwayglobal.com. Go there and make a donation if you get a chance. Check out some of the literature and you know, continue to move on. But let me move on. Let me peruse on. Listen. But where was I? See, I don't want to. You must understand this. This Nle Choppa and all of these people who saying they spiritually woke and the meditation and everything. I did all of this. Listen, you have to understand where these Buddha and all of these Hare Krishna, all of these different what we so-called say prophets and people who follow all of these different methods of trying to get to God. Don't get me wrong. Listen, we spiritual beings. So when you awake, it's almost like you got to understand that see, God is us. He is us. Like he is us. He's in us. He's in it's nothing that was created without him. Listen, if you go to John, the book of John, it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All things were created by him. There was nothing made that was made without him. He was the life, the light of men. He came unto his own, but his own received him not. He came unto the darkness, but the darkness comprehended him not. See, because it's the understanding that all of these folks got to have. The understanding is the relationship. See, because when I can't understand anybody on this web or wherever I am if I don't have a relationship with you. Because when I spend time with you, I see your attributes. I see your character. See, that's what people have to realize. When you're listening to these folks, it's cool that they're talking about all of this good stuff about meditation and all that. Yeah, that's a start. But you got to get a relationship with the one who created everything. See, the relationship, because you got to remember who Satan is, man. Satan is he was the angel, he was second in command. He ushered in the glory. God said, I will never share my glory with no one. See, and this is another thing with like Choppa and a lot of these. They don't read. And see, and by getting into the word, you must get a concordance also to coincide, to break down words that you're reading. Because see, in the King James Version, these and thous and that, it throws you off. So most people don't want to read it because they don't understand that. Because the language that they spoke back in the day, we're not speaking that language now. You know what I'm saying? We talking about no cap, dog. Look. Shout it, let me tell you something, dog. Look, no cap, I ain't capping with y'all. You know, we talking that language now. So our understanding is pushed down. You understand? Not only that, with the Willie Lynch law rules and all that stuff that the slaves, our ancestors had to go through, the Negro Hebrew Israelites. You know what I'm saying? First of all, if you consider yourself black, you haven't did enough digging. You know, because it's a seeking. That's why I was still I really wanted to respond to Chopper by telling him to seek God. Don't speak on Christianity. Don't speak on nobody else, because all inspiration was given by God through the hand of man. Like, God used men. See, you got to understand. I'm going on because I was going to make another video about the Nephilim and all of this stuff that's going on, where people don't understand as far as bringing. See, the spirits need a body. These spirits, these evil spirits, they need a body to inhabit. That's why I was telling, if you go back to my other post that I did yesterday, you are the ark. Okay, they need a body. They need you. That's why they got these demon time on the fans only page. It's called demon time because it's a ritual that they are doing with all of this sexual stuff. And Nle Choppa was talking about the chakras and all that. You don't understand what he don't really. He's only in the beginning phases, and I'm happy that he's seeking, because it's all about the seeking. Because once you keep seeking, you're gonna run into the right one. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna run into Jesus Christ, the Almighty, the one who saved, who did everything that you ain't got to do nothing. You understand? All you got to do is believe, have faith, because he did everything. Okay, but like I said, go to Philippians, little bruh, and check it out. Or either you could just email me, smooth@mikiblickcouture.com. SMOOVE, not SMOOTH. It's smooth. Smooth. That was me back in the day. That was my old name, but it's smooth. SMOOVE at mikiblickcouture.com. MIKIBLICKCOUTURE.com. Text me, man, or email me, man, and I'll give you some good information I'll give you, because it once you start understanding through your reading, because you have to read and get it in your heart, because it's the heart. See, you in the head right now with the meditation, because it's these are the images that you're taking out. Because see what meditation does, it allows you to calm your inner self down through your head. But see, I want you to be here. See, once you get in your heart, then you'll understand, because the heart is everything. See, from your heart, everything comes. See, that's why God, see, if you go to Samuel, remember when Samuel was anointing our super great grandfather, King David? Remember when God sent him down to Jesse's house to anoint him? See, you got to read, see. But when Samuel went down there to anoint David to be the new king, because Saul disobeyed God, and God did this. God sent evil spirits to, go to, it's in, that's not in Kings. It might be in 1st or 2nd Samuel. Go there and check it out. But look, what Samuel did when he went down to anoint King David, see, I don't want to, damn, did I lose my point? When he went down to anoint King David, Samuel looked at Jesse's first son and thought he was the king. He looked at him. Remember? He saw him, and he had the stature, and that was our people. That's our cousin. You know what I'm saying? That's our cousin. But he looked at, I think his name was Abimadad. He looked at him and said, "Oh, this is the one. Oh, he got the stature. He young. He strong. He big, and all that other stuff. Oh, this is a open and close case, Johnson. Oh yeah, but remember, God stopped Samuel and said, no, he's not the one. See, because what we do is we look at the outer appearance. Remember, God says, no, I'm not like man. I look at your heart, the intentions, the motives. See, that's the difference. See, once you start knowing where your heart is, because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So what you do speaks so loud that what you say can't be heard. You understand? So I just wanted to give this quick, because I don't want to keep going on, because I got to make another video, and I just want to get this quick information to Nle Choppa, my brother. This is my little brother. He my brother. I don't care how he look at it. He is my brother. That boy come from the line of Judah. He don't even know it. He probably don't know it because he ain't been reading. And the things he said about the Christians and all that, he don't understand that we were called Negroes were called Christians because they were killing us, bruh. They do. It's this. See, once you do your research, the Christians, look, it's because it's been watered down, tainted. Satan is, man, he the master of deception. Master, because he has patience. Yeah, people don't have patience. You ain't got no patience. But Satan has the ultimate patience because he will sit because he understands eternity. See, we have it in our mind, but we don't fathom that we're going to live forever. But he was second in charge. You got to understand. Go to Isaiah, man, and go to Ezekiel, man, go to all of these. See, you got to read, man. Comprehension is everything. See, wisdom is the principal thing. But with all thy wisdom, you have to get an understanding. Get an understanding. See, because understanding is where it's at. You know, most of us, our people from Shala and all, they say overstand. But you have to stand on something that is true. Who's that? Oh, I hear that. But I'm telling you, great. I'm telling you this. Nle Choppa, holla at Smooth at MikiBlickCouture.com if you want to email me, man, and I give you some good information, bruh, for you to start off, because you have a lot of zeal, and I'm so proud of you, bruh. I'm so proud that you're waking up. You're waking up because so many people are asleep. There's so many people that are asleep. I'm talking about knocked out. That's why I always try to keep my not try, because when you stop trying and start doing, you'll accelerate your progress. I keep my videos of 20 minutes, and I want to get shorter than that, but I have a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? I love speaking to my people. But Choppa, I'm a leave you with what Paul said in Philippians, because I'm a read the Living Bible, because the King James, like I said, these and thous and all of that, it's a lot. People ain't willing to break it down, but once you get a concordance, that's something to go like a thesaurus or a dictionary, just like when we were rapping. Because when I was rapping back in the day, some of us used dictionaries to break words down to find out what we're delivering. You know, I hear like people who talk say you ain't supposed to use. No, you keep yourself sharp. You have to be sharp. Iron sharpeneth iron. So the countenance of a man sharpen the countenance of his friend. That's what the Bible says. So in other words, when you're around somebody who's sharp, if your blade is dull, you'll get it sharpened by being around them. So you always want to put yourself around people who are sharp, who are on point mentally, and have the love for you physically and spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Because I love these folks, man, but they don't listen. But let me read this real quick. This for you, Choppa, Nle Choppa, my brother. It says, let me break it down. It says, dear brothers, this is what Paul had said to the Philippians. This is Philippians 4 right here, or no 3. This is Philippians 3:17 through 21. Yes. This is Philippians, the Living Bible, Chopper, because it's going to be in our language that we speak now. All right. So it says, "Dear brothers," this is Paul. Like I said, this ain't me. This is Paul speaking, the apostle Paul, who had a running. That's why he was apostle, because he saw Jesus Christ. See, when you're apostle, you see Jesus. You saw him. Remember on the road to Damascus? But you read that part. We're going to get into that, because I'm going to help you, Chopper, because I love you, brother. And I'm so proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Stay on the path, brother. But get more knowledge, because you got zeal right now. I like that. I like that, because I tell people enough. I'm going to read it. I'm sorry. But I got to say this too. Ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. Let me say it one more time. Ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. I love you, Chopper. But I'm going to read this from Paul. This is Paul to us. Listen. He says, "Dear brothers, pattern your lives after mine, and notice who else lives up to my example. For I have told you often before, and I have said it now again with tears in my eyes, there are many who walk along the Christian road who are really enemies of the cross of Christ. Their future is eternal loss, for their God is their appetite. They are proud of what they should be ashamed of, and all they think about in this life here on earth is their belly." Listen, "But our homeland is in heaven, where our Savior, the Lord Jesus Christ, is, and we are looking forward to his return from there. When he comes back, he will take these dying bodies of ours and change them into glorious bodies like his own, using the same mighty power that he used to conquer all else everywhere." That's for you, Chopper. I love you, bro. Smooth at MikiBlakeCouture.com. Holla at your brother, man, if you want some more information. You want to get some knowledge and understand where you are as far as in your walk. Because remember, it's steps into this. You know, it's levels. You know, like I want the best for you, bruh. I want you to continue on your path, but get a little bit more understanding about things you speaking about, as far as especially with your ancestors. See, Christians, they started naming us Christians back in Rome, okay, because they were killing us. They were killing like they doing today. This is this pattern, these things. See, you only receive the things that you are getting from the media, okay? Like the information that the media sends out is controlled by Satan, yes, Satanas Diablos, Lucifer, the devil. Would you call him the devil? But he's a Hasatan. That's his Hebrew name. He's an evil inclination. He's a spirit of evil, because he chose that. See, that's why I said we are like God. We have the ability. Remember, because if you go back to Genesis, the Bible, where God, when he banished Adam out of Eden, he said, "Look, the man has become as one of us, knowing good and evil. Come." And he put the flaming sword in front of the tree of life, because that's what it's all about, brother. The tree of life. That's what these agendas, the 2030 agenda, what they do at Google, these Google execs, and all of the Agenda 21, the expansion of the United States for all of these fake things about food shortages and all that. No, God, listen, it's enough to go around for everybody. It's according to your faith, be it done unto you. So when they hollering all of this food, no, brother, listen, no, God is abundance. Listen, remember Jesus. I'm gonna go back to John 10:10. Jesus said, "The thief cometh not but to kill, steal, and to destroy. I am come that ye may have life, that you, Chopper, may have life and have it more abundantly. God never lies. See, the devil is the father of lies. See, so when you continue to listen to the media, which is short for medium, which is a go-between, or like, because we've adopted America. I'm talking about America have adopted these lifestyles of what happened over in Africa, which is witchcraft, sorcery. We're doing all of that. We got all of these TV shows, Charmed, and all of this, Harry Potter, and all of they are Satanus Diablos. They even had a show called Lucifer. Come on, dog. But if you don't have a relationship with the Almighty, you would never understand this, bro. You won't understand it. And Lucifer he was like the angel of light. He came, man. Do you know he is the father of lies? He is the deceiver. He is the deceiver of the brethren. He has to present himself in front of the Almighty to ask to do things to us. Go to the book of Job, bruh. Job, the sons of God. See, this is another thing. We are now the sons of God. We are the sons of God. Well, that's why I'm trying to tell you, man, that these Nephilim and all them, they going to inhabit. They need a body. They need a body. When you go to these fans only page, because it's all about the appetite. It's about the belly. It's about the money, the mammon god. When you go to these fans only page and all of this, and they call it demon time. Yeah, when you subscribe and do all of that and get in there with them demons, yeah, they need a body. They need you. So when you're watching all of this, that's how they get in you, man. But people ain't telling you that, man. Because it's the mammon, that money. Everybody chasing that money. They want their bellies full, their appetite, but it's earthly. Flesh profited nothing. In other words, when you sow unto the flesh, remember I told you in my last, you reap what you sow. When you sow unto the flesh, you reap corruption. You reap damnation, death. And that's what people are doing. They're sowing unto their flesh. But they have their spiritual life is dead. And when you die for real in your flesh, how can you wake in your spiritual life then? Ooh, that ain't nothing but the Holy Spirit though. I don't even know why I said that. But if you keep sowing to the flesh, everything, because that's what these women are doing in these demon times. Because most of these women got fake bodies, and I don't want to say women because they're not women. A woman is Proverbs 31. I know y'all gonna get mad at me and say, "Yeah, women." No. You are a shell of a woman. Yes, you are the outer appearance of a woman. No, a woman is Proverbs 31. Yes, who hold down the camp in the fort and understand her position. Yes, because it's positions people need to play. That's why the quarterback is not the wide receiver. That's why the running back is not the tight end. That's why the tight end is not the guard. These positions people got to play, but they don't see it because they chasing mammon. Mammon has got folks in its paper. And another thing, if you go to the word and read Choppa, Nle Choppa, and I'm not. See, I don't want to sound like I'm downing you, bro, because I'm not. I love what you're doing, but I just want, when you said that about the Christians and all that, and you said, man, about King James, you don't know who King James is and all this, and he was written, and you were saying it was written by men. The stuff that you reading, it was written by men too. So but I just want to let you know, man, in the word, it tells you, bruh. It tells you everything you need to know. You just got to seek him, man. And the way that you seeking after this meditation and you listening to these frequencies and all that other stuff, I'm telling you, I'm so proud of you that you're getting that part of you to understand that there's more. Okay? That's what it is. You understand that there's more to me than me shooting up everything, because I want to go, man, this Lord, I love these Lord because they were me. That's how I used to be. I was dumb, young, I mean, but we ain't had the internet when I was doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had the internet. So, I mean, I got a different mindset now, but at the same time, I just want you to know, bro, I love you, and I'm so happy that you doing what you doing, bro. That you changing up things, because change is apparent. Everybody needs change, and you have to understand the doors are closing. We don't have that much time, bro. We don't. People don't. They don't. We already chose Barabbas. Why you think this coronavirus is out here? People wearing masks. We looking like robbers because we robbing God. We robbed him already, man. Look, he already said he gonna send the cankerworm and everything. When you don't give your tithe is you. A tenth of you. A tenth of you. If you put God first and a tenth of you gonna change. And this is what Choppa doing. He putting God first. He saying he believe in God, but he don't understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a repetition thing that we were taught when we were young. You know what I mean? But you have to get into your own boat and get out there on the lake or the sea or whatever, because you got to start even in the bathtub. Get in there and have a relationship for yourself. Because once you have a relationship for yourself and you don't listen to what other folks say, see, because even though I'm teaching folks, like on my channel, the Miki Blick Couture, well, not Miki Blick Couture, but MikiBlick.com or whatever I have on my channel, I give people the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Christ from my research and my relationship with him. You know what I'm saying? Because he speaks to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, really speaks to me. And you know when it's in the heart, it's the circumcision of the flesh. That's what Paul told us. It's not the circumcision of the flesh anymore. It's the circumcision of your heart, your spirit. This whole walk is faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, but the evidence of things not seen. Faith, the Bible says in Hebrews 11, now faith, you got to have it now, N-O-W, is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So you hoping for what you desire or whatever you want, but you don't see it right now. That's faith. You just got to believe, bro. And it's the whole walk of the Christian is faith. A lot of these people who have the platforms to implore people to change their thinking, they don't do it because they're really serving mammon. When you serve mammon, you have to do what he tells you. And look, remember, this is another thing. When Satan took Jesus up, remember when Satan tempted Jesus in the wilderness, remember? If you go back and read any of the Gospels, Satan came with the word, but he quoted it wrong, but he came with the word to the word. And Jesus corrected him. No, it is written, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Remember? So you got to understand, he know the word. Come on, Satan was up. He was in heaven with God. You know what I'm saying? And where is heaven? In you. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. And Miki came to tell you that until you understand how to get in heaven, which is forgiveness, I said it on my last, you have to have forgiveness in order to get into heaven. It's about faith. But forgiveness is that's the key to unlock the door. Forgiveness. I'm telling you, it's forgiveness. No matter what you hear, all of these people, it's forgiveness. When you forgive, that's where everything is, man. Because remember, Satan took the word up. He took the Almighty. Look, because he had to that whole thing had to show that, because Christ was us. That was a metaphor of who we are once we get his mind. Remember, let this mind be in you. So you have to have his mind, and the mindset is love. It's forgiveness. It's compassion. It's understanding. I'm telling you. I love you, bro, but damn, 35 minutes? Oh my God. I ain't mean to be this long, Chopper. I apologize, bro, but I just wanted to break this down to let you know you are a Negro Hebrew Israelite in America who was taught, just like Miki, some of the wrong things, bro. But I love that you got zeal and you are seeking truth, because you will be set free, bro. Holla at your boy. It's Miki. I love you, Chopper. Nle Choppa. I love you, bro. And continue on, man, in your walk, man. But get some more understanding, and don't put out stuff that you don't know about unless you holler at somebody or read it for yourself, and then, allow people to comprehend what you're saying. You know what I mean? But like I said, I love you, bro, and I pray that you continue to move on in this walk, because a lot of people don't want to take that call, man. They don't want, because he been ringing the phone on a lot of people's line, man, but they see the number, just like I did, I hit you back. You know what I'm saying? Because they after this appetite. They got an appetite, and they seeing all this stuff that they should be ashamed of. That's what Paul, remember I just read it. That's what Paul said in Philippians 3. What was that? Yeah, 3:17 through. Read it for yourself, bro. Philippians 3:17 through 21. I love you, bro. Stay focused too, man, because it's only the beginning, bro. People gonna be hating. They're gonna say, oh, they don't want to listen to your music because you ain't talking about killing, stealing, and destroying, because that's what this is built. This stuff that we have accepted is built on that: kill, steal, and destroy. So and I watched one of your videos. I'm like, damn, he got 145 million people who watch this show. He talk about drilling, killing, stealing, and destroying. And if you woke, you ain't gonna be talking about that no more, because you understand that's damnation. You know, so holla at your boy, man. I love you, bro. But you gotta understand, man. If you say you love God, you talk about you believe in God, know who He is. Know what His foundation was built on. That's the key. If you say you love God, many people say they love God. Remember, Jesus told him, he said, people going to come to me and say, Lord, Lord, we cast out demons in your name. We did all these miracles in your name. What are you going to tell them? Depart from me, you evil and wicked workers of iniquity. I do not know you. He going to tell them that. And because they thinking that they like what you talk about. I'm not saying about he going to say that to you. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying people who they think they saying the right thing, but they not. They don't know Him because they don't have a relationship. It's all about relationship. You know, it's all about getting in the Word, reading your Word. Just like you said, meditating, praying. Praying is the key, though. You have to know how to pray. I'm going to make a video about praying, too, because you got to know how to pray, bro. But I love you, man. I'm almost at 40 minutes. I love you, bro, and I pray that you would either email me if you don't want to. As long as you listen to this video, I'm cool with that. But understand, man, you're part of our history, the Negro Hebrew Israelites. So don't down your Christian family, because, like I said, Christians will start calling Christian because of our belief in God. Remember, Negroes, we weren't supposed to read. We ain't supposed to read. We was killed because we read. Because read, it wakes you up. But you got to get the word in your heart. I love you, bro. Make it!